Hi everyone, it's Darlene. Welcome to this week's card. Today I'm using the Paper Smooches Hot Concoction stamp set. And this stamp set, the 6x6 cover card by Impression Obsession called Knit. And I'm going to create this. It's mostly a one-layer card. The speech bubble is a different layer, but I'll show you how I did this. I'm measuring a 1/2 inch from the sides and 1 inch from the top and bottom. And I'm just going to draw another small dash just to make my lines here, and I'm just measuring the width and length of the sweater piece that I'm going to be putting on here. Now I decided to use washi tape to mask the area, and it's because the ink pads that I'm using were pretty darn juicy and they were going through my post-its. So the washi tape seemed to do a much better job of keeping the outside areas clean. Anyway, so I'm going to take my foam applicator and some soft brown Hero Arts shadow ink, and as you can see it goes on very, very blocky. There's lots of dark areas and light areas, but the nice thing about this ink is that it all evens out if you just give it a few minutes, and you'll see in a minute when I'll show you a close-up. Anyway, I've got this knit pattern by Impression Obsession, and I'm using Simon Says Stamp dark chocolate ink. So you can see how even it is now. If you just give it a couple of minutes, it soaks in there really nicely. Anyway, so I'm going to stamp that on top while I still have my washi tape on there. And then I'm going to pull the washi tape off, being really careful. Okay, now I took a soft suede marker by Stampin' Up. I'm using the fine tip, and I'm just drawing a line along the edge to kind of create an edge here on this sweater piece. And then I'm going to go and take my pen and just create these little fine doodly sort of lines, and it's going to be just kind of the frayed edge of the sweater. And I'm going to do that with the soft suede, and then I also have a crumb cake marker, so these are just kind of two different khaki colors. And I'm going to do the same thing. And my lines aren't all going to be straight. They're not all going to be in a row in a line evenly. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my blog and see a close-up picture of what these look like. And then I sketched also a cross, so you can kind of get some vertical lines instead of all horizontal lines. Anyway, so I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. I'm going to cut a circle out of the middle using this suspension die by Simon Says Stamp. And then I turned my video camera off, and then when I thought it was off, it was on, and when it was on, it was off. So when I realized I made the mistake, now I'm going through and telling you exactly what I've done here. So I stamped this My Favorite Things Dynamics. It comes with a matching die to get my speech bubble. Then I took the Need to Venti from the Paper Smooches Hot Concoctions, and I stamped all of this in VersaFine because it's my favorite black ink for clear stamps. And then I adhered it with just some tape runner on the front. I also stamped this happy face on the cup after I colored it with some Copic markers, and I'll have the numbers on my blog if you want to check it out. The W1 is what I did the shadow in, and I adhered the coffee cup with dimensional foam adhesive so that it shows through. Anyway, those are the steps that you missed. I'm really, really sorry. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, so I'm going to do one more thing here. I'm going to take this steam kind of heart little thingy, and I'm going to stamp it on the inside so you can't see it on the outside, so that way I have something a little bit interesting on the inside when the person opens up the card. And then, oh, also I did some enamel. Oh, then this I messed up again. Okay, so I had enamel eyes here, and I love the way they pop out and shine, but then I accidentally got a little thing on the side, and so I tried to take off with a paper piercer, and that didn't work, so I used a white gel pen, and after it dried, I colored it again with the Copics. First I started with the dark, and that wasn't working, so then I moved, oh no, then I scraped it again, hoping that I could get a little bit of the white off because it was too white. Then I went in with the lighter Copic to see if that worked, and nothing really helped, and it's just a small, really small spot. So if you look at the photo on my blog, you can see it, but from far away you really can't notice it. But I did work hard to try to get rid of it. Anyway, so sorry about the video. I hope you like it, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.